We've come a long way in the past 20 years, but the race is not over. Many families fighting breast cancer are now facing a financial crisis. The desperately needed Patient Assistance Program would provide funding for childcare, transportation, rent, utilities, and food, easing the burden for so many whose stories have become the same.
I'm a wife, mom of 4. I wanted to make sure I would eat right. You know, I would work out 7 days a week, an hour a day, just because I didn't want to be sick when I got older, because I thought that's when you got sick. And to my dismay, I ended up just popping up with cancer. I found the lump myself. My doctor was like, well, let's get an ultrasound done. They did an ultrasound, and that's when they found that there was something suspicious in there. And so they did a biopsy, and with the biopsy, they found it was cancer. Shortly after that, within a month span, it grew from 2 centimeters to 5.7 centimeters. Chemo, I get those every 3 weeks on Tuesdays, and that's 4 to 5 hours. I'll sit there and just get chemo. And the next day you get steroids, and that could be up to 2 to 3 hours. I see my regular doctor, she gives me checkups, and then I'll see the doctor that my surgeon would actually gave me the port because I still experience pain in my port area. So you're busy, you know, and there's times where you can't drive yourself to the appointments, and I've had to drive myself to the appointments because it's challenging to, you know, get someone to be there for me, because everyone else still has their life, you know, and it kind of conflicts with what's going on in mine sometimes. It's stressful, and it scares my doctors a little bit, because they say in order for me to heal and fight this cancer, I need to have a lot of rest, and I have to be stress-free. And I don't do a lot of sleeping because of the kids. You have almost like you go through insomnia. You can't sleep already because of all the poisonous in your body. So I'll just sit up and just sit there and cry. And I can't really take my sleeping medicine, because if I go into deep of a sleep, I can't hear the kids. And then I have the 1-year-old, and he wakes up frequently throughout the night, and then the other kids as well. So I have to be still attentive to them. And so I'll find myself getting a lack of sleep. Shortly after I was diagnosed with cancer, I had to cut my hours back at work. And shortly after that, they ended up letting me go. And Cameron and I have to just balance it between him and I. He works graveyard, and he has to continue to work so he can bring income into the home. So there's times where I will be a day out of chemo, and I will have to tackle on the kids by myself. And I'll just sit there and cry, because it's so challenging to just take care of them. My bills I pay for the appointments and stuff are starting to come in, and I was like, well, maybe I can get some type of help to alleviate stress. They didn't really have a lot of, you know, financial funds. I tried to apply for programs, and they said I did not qualify because of my age, because they said they were for seniors, people that are older. So I didn't qualify. I also got denied disability, because they said that what I had was not a disability. And so we just we do it all ourselves. I never knew how exhausting it is to be a mom of 4 and to be a wife and have cancer and then go through chemo. It's horrible. It's a horrible ordeal. It really is. And you don't know if you're gonna make it or not. You know, you don't know if it's gonna go away and come back. I guess, you know, if anyone, you could pay it forward. Just pay it forward. If you have the means to help out, you know, give and help. Because I wish I would have done that more.